Factoring polynomials with common monomial factor. I'm your teacher, Jacqueline Saliesa, math teacher. First, we are going to identify the common term of each polynomial through prime factorizations. For number 1, we have 2ab plus 2ac minus 2a. So, for the solution, we have 2ab is equal to 2a times 2 times a times b. Then we have 2ac is equal to 2 times a times c. Then we have 2a is equal to 2a. Get the common term, which is 2 and a. So the greatest common factor we have for the three terms is 2a. Then for number 2, we have 20x squared minus 12 for the solution. For 20x squared, we have 2 times 2, 4, that is times 5, 20. Then x times x. Then for 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. The common term we have is 2 times 2. Then the answer is 4 for the greatest common factor. Number 3, we have the x times the quantity a minus b plus y times the quantity a minus b. For the solution, we have x times the quantity a minus b is equal to x times the quantity a minus b. Then we have y times the quantity a minus b is equal to y times the quantity a minus b. The common term is the quantity a minus b. What is common monomial factor? Common monomial factoring is the process of writing a polynomial as a product of two polynomials, as one of which is a monomial that factors each term of the polynomial. Every expression has itself and the number 1 as a factor. These are called the trivial factors. If a monomial is the product of two or more variables or numbers, then it will have factors other than itself and 1. Find the greatest common factor of the following monomials. We have a x to the 4th power, negative a squared x to the 6th power, a cubed x squared. For the solution, ax to the 4th power and get the prime factors, we have a times x times x times x times x. Then, for a squared x to the 6th power, a times x times x times x times x times x times x. For a cube x squared, we have a times x times x. So, get the common term, which is a and then x. So, therefore, we have the greatest common factor of ax. For number 2, 56x squared and negative 4x minus also a negative 12. So, for the solution, 56x squared, the prime factor of that number is 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times x. So, we have 4x, 2 times 2 times x, and then 12, 2 times 2 times 3. Then, get the common term, which is 2 times 2, which is 4, for the greatest common factor. For number 3, we have abx squared, negative axz, bxy. For the solution, we have abx squared for the prime factor, a times b times x times x. Then we have ax squared is equal to a times x times z. bxy, which is b times x times y. Get the common term, which is x, so the answer is x. Let us factor. After getting the greatest common factor, you can get the factor of the following. You can get the factor of the polynomials. Now, let's factor the following polynomials. 5y squared plus 10. For the solution, first, get the greatest common factor. 5y squared is equal to 5 times y times y. 10 is 2 times 5. Get the common term or the greatest common factor, which is 5. Then, let's have factor form. 5 times the quantity y squared, the remaining variable y squared, plus the remaining number for 10, which is 2. So, 5 times the quantity y squared plus 2. Let us factor the following. For number 2, 14p squared minus 21. For the solution, 14p squared The prime factor is 2 times 7 times p times p. Then we have 21 3 times 7. Get the greatest common factor, which is 7. Then we have the factor for 7 times the quantity 2, p, the remaining p is square, 2p is square, and then for 21, the remaining number is 3. Since that is minus, that's why we put difference or minus, subtraction. And then we have, again, we have 7, the factor form is 7 times the quantity 2p squared minus 3. Okay, you are going to answer that, matching polynomials. It's already given the answer, just recheck your answer. Thank you and good luck.